Hey, Mr.
Papa, Tunde sir.
Oh, Tunde, how you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Okay. And how's your friend been? I hope that all is well and better and being resolved.
Certainly, sir. As a matter of fact, he's just been discharged.
Fantastic. As you can see, it's very hard to come out of psychotic depression because in this part of the world, people feel that it happens as a result of spiritual attack. And because of that, people fail to take their medication, which is a combination of antidepressant and psychotic medications, which is used to stabilize one's mood. As you can see, he's been coming for his sessions, and because of that, he's not having any relapse. And due to this fact, he's undergoing close monitoring from his mental health professionals. Please endeavor to make sure that he stays away from stress because it's the major factor that can trigger this illness. And how come we see you come to the hospital with him? How about his parents or his siblings? How come they're not here?
Um, they are. The thing is, they don't live around here. As a friend, I'm the closest person to him, and that's why I'm always accompanying him to his sessions.
And brother, how are you doing today?
Okay.
Okay, I thank God. That's nice. You see, anxiety disorder is not a death sentence. Many medical doctors in this hospital and at in the world at large, have one or two underlying illnesses. So, I mean, you don't have any problem. Just take your medication as prescribed and try not to stress yourself.
Thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Charles, don't mention. It's a good day.
Good day. Seeing your name and psychiatric code on the same piece of paper is not the best way to start your day. Please, I need you to do something for me.
What is it?
I don't want any other person to know about this session, not even my brother.
Fair enough. I promise not to tell anyone about it. But why are you still afraid?
That's what people do. Kill what they are afraid of.
So you want to kill everything by not talking about it?
I didn't ask to be helped. Are you okay? What's wrong?
I'm fine. Don't worry, we'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay. I don't have an appetite. But I'll be fine, guys.
Kai, you can't keep behaving like a child. Besides, you know you need to use your meds. This is the same reason why I had to drag you for your therapy session. Because of this insane behavior of yours.
Babe, please take it easy with him.
I am a mess.
Well, we all are. No one completely has it all together. Probably if you do, you'd spontaneously combust.
Exactly. That's the law of nature. You can never be perfect. I think you'd have to die first before you ever become perfect. If not, you have to ruin things for everyone else.
Is everything okay?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile,
How far that chick now? She dey look your way. You know go run am.
someday I told you I'm over all that BS. I'm done allowing someone to make me feel less. Besides, you were privy to how everything went down. So there's no need to start bringing all that up now.
I know you are hurting and worrying. That's very obvious. But you need to pick yourself up. Start a new life. Besides, everything that happened was all your fault. And I know how you feel.
You do.
Yeah. And I also think you should tell your brother. Even if you're not going to say anything to your parents, you should at least tell your brother. Imagine how they'd react when they find out.
You don't need to find out anything. It's my life. So it's time to start running your mouth like water.
Yeah. You know that's not my way. I'm just honestly concerned. And you ought to quit it. Because I know exactly how you feel.
No, you don't. Look, I understand what you're trying to do to make me feel better. But please, don't tell me you know exactly how I'm feeling. I've spent all the money I don't have now. Right from my undergraduate. Sorted lecturers on her behalf so she can pass. She rejected my proposals twice and embarrassed me in front of the whole world. Today I donated one of my kidneys when she was about to lose her life. She went on to marry someone else. And all I ever did was love her. Today I lost the job we both got at the same time. I can't even pay my rent. I don't have anybody for me in this world, and my life is in shambles. And you are here telling me that you know exactly how I am feeling? Really? Now tell me how. How?
Look, Charles. I'm not trying to.
Not trying to what? Judge me? Huh? Make me feel less of a man?
No.
Then walk in my shoes to know how it feels to experience real pain.
Hey, I think we should talk inside.
I'm sorry about yesterday. I I just felt you were judging me, and you have no idea how hard it is for me to be dealing with what is going on with my life right now.
Our challenges are different. But if you can, just put everything that happened between you and Sharon behind you. Bury it.
How do you bury unending pain? Today I am tired. I am tired of the pain I feel. I am tired of not having anyone to be with or someone to tell me where we're coming or where we're going or why. The emotions are stressful to bear. Today you have everything going fine with you. You have a wife, lovely children, and a very good job. Why can't I have that?
How about you just face the giant? Come to terms with the fact that some of the bad decisions we make in the past usually would come back to haunt us.
She has my kidney.
And you think I don't remember that? You think I don't remember losing a whole semester in uni? Of course I know she has your kidney.
I hope it will go away.
Conscience never goes away, man. Follows us to the grave, unless we right our wrongs.
I'm sorry. And sincerely, I really appreciate you. Thank you. It's just that sometimes I yearn for the kind of home you have, your kind of life.
Charles, things are never the way they seem. What comes off as a good life to you may not be so good for the person who's actually living it.
That reminds me. You said you wanted to tell me something.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay. Usual sports.
Yeah. I'll meet you there when I get off.
So, guess I'll take my leave now. Man, the DJ was on point. What? I have never felt like this in a long while.
Yeah, you only live once, man.
I know, right? Wow, man. Let me get going. My regards to Adiza and the kids, man.
Alright, go here. And hurry up and get married, too.
I told you that shit isn't for everybody. Alright. Good night.
Good night, man.
I imagine what will be going through your mind as you read this.
It will feel like I passed the pain to those that are very close to me. I am always lonely, even in the company of my friends. I avoid eye contact with strangers because my conscience eats me up. It's like there are pieces of glass in my heart all the time. My heart races anytime I hug her, knowing that I am being mocked behind every smile, knowing that people will laugh at me when the kids grow up. Charles, by now I should be long gone. I won't like to put you in darkness and make you wonder what was the reason for my action. I have been fighting a battle that nobody understands. I am so sorry that I couldn't open up to you. I tried to, but social voices were ringing in my head anytime I make an attempt to speak up. Men don't cry, they say. I am not able to handle the fact that Hadiza's children are not mine. After carrying out DNA tests at different hospitals, I thought she was covering the shame for me, but anytime she announced her pregnancy, I feel sad for myself. What is the purpose of life without a legacy? What is the joy when you sleep and wake up knowing that you're raising another man's children just to cover up your shame? So many questions to ask in this cruel world. I have been drowning in the pool of my own blood. It's like I hear the souls of slaves making sounds of sorrow as they sink from suicide swimming. I have been a slave to my own self, battling infertility after a terrible accident many years ago. I covered this as I pleaded with the doctor not to speak to my parents about it. But a mother's instincts are hardly ever wrong. She suspected. I wasn't able to bring myself to say a word, seeing the way she loves her supposed grandchildren. I never spoke to anyone about it, just to avoid being an object of pity. I know you will blame me for this, but as you know, we can't change our past, but we can clear our memories. Goodbye, Charles, and speak of this to no one.
I get